Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we shall support our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said, National Youth Service Corps Director General, Brigadier General 噚Ibrahim, a Fulani Janjaweed, cries out, said Buhari and Malami have put him in trouble because they want to raise money for the Fulani bandits. In their revenue drive for the Fulani terrorists, they want to put the Director General of NYSC in trouble, although he is also a Fulani Janjaweed. We can all see now that Nigeria is not a country, as the Fulani Nigerian government instructed the Fulani NYSC Director General to force the youth corpers to raise funds for the terrorist Fulani bandits, disguising it as a security tip to deceive the gullible. Buhari and Malami told NYSC Director General that their reckless borrowing is putting the Fulani Nigerian government in trouble, and all eyes are on them, and they need money for the upkeep of all the terrorist Fulani Janjaweed in Nigeria, and as well for the purchase of weapons for the terrorist Fulani bandits. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the Fulani Janjaweed are ready to milk the Nigerian coppers dry and their families. They want to milk them dry. And that is what the Fulani Janjaweed are doing. The terrorist Fulani bandits and their families are in their need of money. And that is why the Fulani Nigerian government wants the coppers to pay their bills. They claim that Nigeria is broke. And coupled with the fact that Lagos and Rivers State have stop VAT collection by the Fulani Nigerian government, and these have compounded their Fulanization agenda's problem. Initially, the Fulani Nigerian government lied that they never asked Nigerian youth corpers for fundraising for the Fulani terrorist bandits. But after all the evidences surfaced online through the social media, which caught the attention of the international community, the Fulani Nigerian government and the NYSC admitted that the copies of its pamphlet to COP members contain Fulani bandit fundraising clause, advising coppers to prepare enough ransom money payment. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that there's nowhere they can hide. The pages or the page containing the advice for the corpers and staff of NYC on reaching out to the family and friends when plying such routes, it is described as high risks, have flooded the social media. The handbook, which titled Security Awareness and Education Handbook for COP members and staff, on its page 56, advised both COP members and staff traveling on high-risk road to allow their family members, friends, and colleagues to have someone on hand to pay off the ransom that could be demanded in the case they are kidnapped by Fulani terrorists. The document listed such roads to include Abuja, Kaduna, Lokoja, Abuja, Okene, Aba, Port Harcourt Road, We all know that the Aba-Port Harcourt road are being manned by the criminal Nigerian DSS, who masquerade as Fulani terrorist bandits to kidnap Biafrans. That's what they do. And they will be in trouble. The National Youth Service Corps had advised corps members to establish and maintain personal relationship with their Fulani terrorist abductors in the event of being kidnapped. Establish a personal relationship with their abductors or their captors as early as possible, the National Service Department said in a security advisory that underscored the severity of Nigerian perennial insecurity. Do not antagonize your captors. Be polite and operate with reasonable regards. The Security Awareness and Education Handbook for corps members distributed at youth camps March 2021 detail what corps members should do while in captivity, such as refraining from divulging their employers' information. The manual instead recommended that close friends and family information may be revealed to negotiations for their release. The paramilitary program, that is the NYSC program, had advised its members to be ready to pay ransom in the likely event of being abducted or kidnapped. Corps members were urged to inform their family members and friends before embarking on a road trip. This would enable them to prepare sufficient ransom that may be required if abducted and save them from untimely and brutal death while in captivity. You know, initially, the National Youth Service Corps authorities had denied advising corps members to be ready to pay abduction for ransom syndicate currently on a rampage across Nigeria, which includes the criminal Nigerian DSS operating as Fulani bandits, kidnapping Biafrans in Biafra land. You know, in what appeared to be a bold face, the authority at the NYSC have admitted that copies of its pamphlets containing security tips for staff and corps members contain the embarrassing clause that advise corps members to be prepared for ransom payments if kidnapped. The NYSC, however, noted that it realized that different copies of the pamphlet are in circulation, with some containing the clause and the others not. BUHARI Media Center are the ones removing the clause in order to deceive the gullibles. The NYSC spokesman or spokesperson, ﷺ, noted that the organization was already investigating the situation. This is how they want to sweep this current situation under the carpet and arrest those involved in circulating the information on the social media. That is what they want to do. They want to start arresting people. More individuals and organizations now agree that the ruling party is the direct sponsor of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. If I'm talking about the ruling party, I'm talking about the Fulani Janjaweed in the ruling party. It is very clear that the Fulani terrorists in Nigeria were brought in from Mali, Sierra Leone, and from all the countries in Sahel by the Fulani in APC for 2015 election, as was confessed by είμ a former APC leading national chieftain. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo previously declared Fulanization, Islamization agenda going on in Nigeria. We know that Nigerian security forces know exactly where the terrorists are camped, as confirmed by Sheikh Ahmad Gumi. We know that the Nigerian armed forces are not neutral. They are conniving with the terrorist Fulani armed bandits that are killing people, as concluded by retired General Theophilus Danjuma. We know that the terrorist Fulani killer herdsman arrested in Plateau State was armed with a Nigerian military rifle, as confirmed by the police. The police gave the rifle number as HC2614. We also know that the herdsmen repelled and captured in Ogoja had rifles from the Nigerian Army barracks in Ogoja, as confirmed by retired Colonel Inyam. Remember that ԿЯΙΟ insisted that the federal government of Nigeria, controlled by the Fulani Janjaweed, is now the employer and defender of terrorists in Nigeria. According to Jonah Jan, what is happening is not a secret. People are being brought from Mali, Chad, and all over the Sahel and occupy our native land. We know that the presidency has insisted on developing rural settlements for these terrorist Fulani Janjaweed. And Buhari, a retired general and a Fulani himself, is the commander-in-chief of these Fulani armed forces that are conniving with the armed Fulani bandits. Therefore, Buhari is a terrorist, and he must be held responsible for the insecurity going on in the zoo. Thank you for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.